Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Veterans Memorial Stadium. This evening, we welcome the Spartans from Porter High School, taking on your Eagles from Pasadena High School. Tonight's game is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of the University Interscholastic League. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, all of the players have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic excellence.
Welcome to Veterans Memorial Stadium. I'm Dr. Tony Lopez, the proud superintendent of Pasadena ISD. Our players, coaches, and fans are committed to being good sportsmen and playing the Texas way.
I made a commitment to play the Texas way.
That means I play with the control of self.
I will not let my opponent become my enemy.
I will not cheat or cut corners.
I've made a commitment to play the Texas way.
That means I play with the control of self.
I will slow my anger down.
I will act based on my standards.
I've made a commitment to play the Texas way.
That means I play with the spirit of competition.
I will prepare myself inside and out.
I will bounce back when I get knocked down.
I will compete with a passion to be my absolute best.
So my question for you is this.
Will you commit to support me the Texas way?
That means having my back.
It means cheering loudly.
But it doesn't mean putting other people down.
It doesn't mean yelling at the ref.
It doesn't mean letting your passion become a distraction.
My actions are about more than just me.
It's about representing the name on the front of the jersey and the name on the bag.
It's about more than a scoreboard.
It's about using sports to become all that I can become.
And have fun while I'm doing it.
I made a commitment to play the Texas way.
We once again want to say thank you for everyone coming out and supporting all of our Pasadena ISD coaches, athletes, and teams that play the Texas way.
We remind all visitors that the possession or the use of any tobacco or alcohol product at Veterans Memorial Stadium is prohibited by law. Vulgar or profane language will not be tolerated. Violators may be subject to ejection from the stadium and may face arrest for any violation of the law. Air horns, bells, or whistles are strictly prohibited in Veterans Memorial Stadium and in all district contests. Spectators and fans are not permitted on the playing field at any time. And we again welcome everyone to Veterans Memorial Stadium, and we hope you enjoy the game. As the official healthcare provider of Pasadena ISD Athletics, Houston Methodist Orthopedics and Sports Medicine treats your athletes with the same world-class care trusted by professional athletes, with locations close to home in Clear Lake, League City, and right here in Pasadena. And we'd like to say thank you to Dr. Bo Kirkwood for keeping our athletes safe by providing medical coverage for tonight's game. Houston Methodist, leading medicine. And once again this year, Pasadena ISD will continue to request a moment of silence before each game. Silence dedicated to good sportsmanship, fair play, safe conduct, and the appreciation of our fellow man. Would everyone please rise at this time as we observe that moment of silence, and please remain standing as we will have the Eagle Alliance and the Pasadena High School alma mater. Thank you. And now the Eagle Alliance with the Pasadena High School alma mater. Thank you. You may be seated. We will have our presentation of colors in our national anthem when both teams have returned to the sidelines. And at this time, we'd like to give a shout out. We would like to welcome future Eagle Alliance band members from Queens Intermediate. Welcome to tonight's game, Hornets. And now it is our pleasure to introduce the cheerleaders from both of our schools. Please help me welcome the Porter High School Varsity Cheerleaders. Senior captain and two-time All-American Kaylee Hayes. Junior co-captain, All-American, and cheerleader of the week, Alana Dinkong. Senior All-American, Demaya Chapman. Senior All-American, Ingrid Rodriguez. Junior three-time All-American, Amy Casey. Junior Angelisa Ferrand. Junior All-American, Aurora Silva. Sophomore, Sofia Gonzalez. Sophomore, Shelby Melton. Sophomore, Emma Reinwald. And their coach is Megan Barber. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Porter High School Varsity Cheerleaders. And now introducing your Pasadena High School Varsity Cheerleaders. Members of the PHS Cheer Squad are committed to the highest level of athleticism, self-discipline, respect, and conduct. Your Pasadena Varsity Cheerleaders are freshman All-American Marisol Santana. Freshman Jacqueline Leal. Freshman Caitlin Montano. Freshman Tiffany Daigle. Freshman Jaylene Salazar. Freshman Yareni Ojeda. Sophomore Mikhail Spikes. Junior All-American Alexis Fernandez. Junior Xavier Guzman. Junior Helen Barrera. Junior Haley Iturbe. Junior Barbara Marin Sanchez. Senior Kayla Renaud. Senior Bianca Garcia. Senior All-American Hayden Garcia. Junior co-captain and All-American Alexa Haregi. Senior co-captain and All-American Aaliyah Casas. Senior two-time All-American and your captain, Ashleen Lopez. cheer manager is Savannah Garcia. The mascot is Baldy. And the cheer coaches are Coach Garcia and Coach Ramon. Let's hear it for the Pasadena High School varsity cheerleader. And tonight's game is being broadcast by the Legacy Sports Network. Be sure to visit their website to listen to this game and to other games from around the greater Houston area. The Legacy Sports Network is online at lsnsports.com. That's Legacy Sports Network. And you can catch tonight's game and any other games being played here at Veterans Memorial Stadium, streaming live on YouTube. Just search Pasadena ISD Athletics, and there you can catch all of the games being played here live. And for those of you that are watching tonight, we welcome you to tonight's game. Let's welcome your Eagles to the field. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise as the colors are presented on the playing field. The colors are proudly being presented tonight by the Pasadena High School Marine Corps Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps Color Guard. Left Rifle Bearer Cadet Second Lieutenant Ashley Mejia. Carrying the Marine Corps flag, Cadet Second Lieutenant Jesus Iturralde. Carrying the American flag, Cadet Captain Angel Bresino. And right Rifle Bearer Cadet First Lieutenant Christian Torres. Please place your right hand over your heart in salute. Gentlemen, please remove all headwear and hold your salute until the Pasadena High School Choir has finished singing our national anthem. May God bless America. We'd like to say thank you to the Pasadena High School Choir for singing our national anthem tonight. The choir is under the direction of Mr. Jelon
Welcome,
Douglas.
everybody, live from Veterans Memorial Stadium here in Pasadena, Texas. For the Legacy Sports Network, I'm Kevin Zelix-Kovacs. Alongside me is my broadcast partner, Carl Thies, with me. And, Carl, we got a special matchup in this 11-5A district between the Porter Spartans against the Pasadena Eagles. Pasadena Eagles hosting tonight senior night and homecoming night for them, so a nice momentous occasion for them as they welcome home the Porter Spartans.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Special night. See all the seniors. Good crowd for a Thursday night in Pasadena, Texas.
Pasadena Eagles are 1-4 overall this season. Still looking for the first district win. They're 0-2 winless in district, coming off a big loss in their last game versus Angleton, losing that 68-0. Meanwhile, the Porter Spartans, they're 3-2 overall in this season. They're 1-1 in district play, good for 5th in the district, coming off a win against Fort Bend Kempner, winning that game 27-4 under head coach Bill Russell. And Pasadena Eagles are head coached by David Zapian, as the team captains are coming onto midfield for both Pasadena and Porter. Seems like you got number 14, Eli Vasquez for Pasadena, number 16, Eric Sordo, number 2, Giancarlo Torres, and number 0, Alan Garcia.
The Spartans win the toss. They will defer to the second half.
Porter High School will defer to the second half.
Pasadena Eagles want to receive from the north side of the field, so the Spartans will kick scoreboard fieldhouse side to the north end zone. Clear night, beautiful nights. Got a slight northeast wind, 82 degrees.
Definitely a beautiful night to be calling some football, as Carl mentioned. Team captains real quick for Porter are number 3, Stone Singletary, number 4, Gerard Huddleston, number 8, Michael Flores, and number 14, Arthur Alonzo. And as we get ready for this kickoff, let's take a look at a little bit of stats for both of these teams. For Porter, they're 4th in this district in team offense, averaging just over a hair of 321.60 yards per average, and they're 5th in team defense, allowing an average of 262.40 yards. Meanwhile, Pasadena Eagles, although they're last in team offense in this district, only having a 203 yards average. They're second in this district in team defense, only allowing 201.4 yards allowed average, and that interested me.
Yeah, definitely. They've much improved defensively this year. Their Pasadena's offense they've not been able to pass the ball well. Offense has just sputtered at times this year.
Nikolai Flores kicks it away, and here we go. Opening kickoff presented by Mr. Electric. We've got the power to make things better.
Looks like the Spartans on the pooch kick.
Porter High School. Bryson Gunter. Ball's on the loose.
Right away, as Carl mentioned, it's going to be Porter ball on that pooch kick.
Spartans come out.
This
is the Eagles' 32-yard line.
Instant replays brought to you by Raising Canes. So first opening drive for Porter is going to start in Eagle territory. As Carl mentioned, they're going to start from the Eagle 33-yard line.
Stone Singletary, a two-threat option dual quarterback.
Here's Singletary. Handing the ball off to Landon Binford, and Binford doesn't get anywhere. Good tackle made by Alan Garcia, one of the team captains for Pasadena.
Defensively for the Eagles, Lopez, Shular, and Garcia up front. Linebackers, Tamez, Linus, Harper, and De La Rosa, the linebackers.
Binford to the left side of Singletary. And Singletary does hand it off to Binford. Breaks one tackle. Can't elude the second one as he's brought down at the 30-yard line, a gain of 3.
Up front for the Spartans, offensive line, they're starting tackle Williams, Bradley, LaPark, Grimaldo, and Cardona up front for the Spartans.
Zamarian King checks in for Caden Altamore, one receiver for another. And on that carry, Landon Binford, he's a dangerous threat in this district. He is second in 11-5A in all-purpose yards at 678, so he's already cracked 700 on the year. 3rd and 7, here's Singletary. Avoids the pressure, rolls to his left. Here comes a Pasadena Eagle defender. Singletary avoids one tackle, trying to bulldoze his way for a first down, and he cannot get there. He's a few yards short. It's 4th down coming up.
Picks up 4 yards. Spartans be looking at 4th and a long 3.
And already a big decision time by head coach Bill Russell, and he's going to keep his offense out there on 4th down and 3. Binford in the slot. Singletary snapping forward, trying to draw him offside, and this might be a free play. Flag is thrown. Toss to the right is caught by Zamarian King. Hurdles over one Eagle defender, and he's out of bounds near the 10. But I think it's going to be a free play anyway. It's looking like it's going to be on the Eagles.
Singletary rolled to his right. King wide open in the flat.
Offside is the call against the defense.
Eagles offside. They're going to decline. Going to get down to the 13-yard line. A 13-yard pickup for King. First down for the Spartans.
Great job there by Stone Singletary on the hard count to draw Pasadena offsides to allow that free play. And he gets a big catch and gain from Zamarian King. So now it'll be 1st and 10 for the Spartans at the Pasadena 13. Singletary man in motion. It's going to be King on the jet sweep. King looking for blockers down front, and there he goes. Touchdown, Porter Spartans. Zamarian King gets him on the board first.
Takes the handoff, takes it around the corner for the touchdown.
A 13-yard rushing touchdown for Zamarian King. Gets the Porter Spartans on the board first here against Pasadena on their opening drive. This will bring up Bretton Battenfield, the sophomore kicker, to kick this extra point for Porter. Snap, good, hold. Battenfield, this kick is just good. I think it was maybe partially blocked. Didn't think it quite had the distance, but it had enough to go through. And also, quick thank you to our gold sponsor, Daspit Law Firm.
Spartans go 2-11 time of possession. They're going to go 33 yards in 5 plays after the onside kick recovery.
Thank you to the silver sponsors, Chevron, the Pasadena Refinery, Houston Methodist, and Gulf Coast Educators Federal Credit Union, and the Pasadena ISD Education Foundation. Thank you for your continued support of Pasadena ISD Athletics. So now it's Porter's turn to kick it off to Pasadena. Let's see if Coach Zapian and company can have a quick response here as Porter's up 7-zip. Pasadena trying to score on their opening drive here on homecoming night and senior night for them. This is a shorter kick this time by Porter, and it will be returnable. And this is Landon Tomlinson, and Tomlinson is going nowhere. The special teams unit for Spartans knocked him out near the 26-7-yard line. That's exactly where Pasadena will start their opening drive. Pasadena, like I mentioned, they do struggle offensively, and they struggle to score points in general. They've only scored 66 total points this season. That's last in this district, 11-5A. But their team defense, like I mentioned, is second in this district. And number 4, Sean Aguirre, is second in this district in rushing stats. But carrying the ball that time was number 22, Dustin Cuevas, the sophomore running back.
Cuevas picks up 3. 2nd and 7.
So Cuevas with the first carry for a few yards brings it to the Pasadena 30. Runner in motion. This is Sean Aguirre carrying the ball himself. Puts a spin move in there and fights for extra yardage and is able to get a few yards out of the deal, but makes it 3rd down and 4.
Aguirre following Salazar and Pena. Also on the offensive line, Reyes and Games and Jacob Pena. Up front for the Eagles. Defensively for the Spartans, defensive line, Gunner, Castaneda, Cisneros, and Lawson up front for the Spartans.
And expect a whole lot of running plays from their quarterback, Aguirre. We mentioned that Sean Aguirre is second in the district in rushing, has 105 carries, with over 550 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns. Here's Aguirre, catches the ball himself, is going to rush it, use blockings out in front, gets a spin move in there, and is able to pick up the first down at the 40.
First down for the Eagles. As Kevin said, all the way up to the 40-yard line, 7-yard pickup.
Sean Aguirre only a sophomore this season, and it's not too often where you have a running quarterback that makes the most of the rushing yards for your team, but Sean Aguirre provides that for Coach Zapian, as he's got his team 1st and 10 at their own 40. Aguirre hands the ball off again. I believe that was Cuevas again. And scratch that was Giancarlo Torres that time with that first carry of 3. Giancarlo Torres, one of the team captains for this Pasadena Eagles squad. So him and Cuevas are splitting the carries tonight. Brings up 2nd down and 7 as we approach 7.5 left to go in the opening quarter. Second down and 7 for the Pasadena Eagles. Here's Aguirre, fakes the handoff, is going to use the lead blocker out front, and is able to get tackled crossing the 45, and that's where he'll stop him.
Good tackle by Burdo for the Spartans.
That brings up a second straight 3rd down, 3rd down and 5 to be exact. Pasadena trying to get to midfield to keep the chains moving. Under 7 left to go in quarter number 1. Pasadena trying to put up an immediate response on Porter as they were able to score on their opening drive. Man in motion, it's Cuevas faking the handoff as Aguirre, trying to use the blockers, and he's not going to get the first down. Oh, extra effort, he does! What a spin move. Great effort there by Aguirre, still on his feet. What an effort there by Sean Aguirre.
3rd and 4th effort.
And that's what you want if you're Coach Zapian. You want to see the effort and the fighting for extra yards, and that's something that really can't be coached, Carl, is the amount of effort you put into every play.
That's exactly right. Aguirre picks up 5, 2nd first down for the Eagles. Coach Zapian, they want to play ball control. They want to keep the ball from the Spartans.
Absolutely. Here's Aguirre. He's going to rush forward, and it's going to be a false start against Pasadena, so this is going to come back 5.
First penalty of the game. Mark off 5 against the Eagles, 1st and 15.
So bring it back to their own 45 to make it 1st down and 15. Approaching 6 left to go in this first quarter. quarter up on Pasadena 7-zip. Pasadena putting up a good first drive, though. Have two straight third down conversions so far. They've been moving the ball well, and Aguirre's a big part of that. Aguirre will go play action this time with Cuevas in motion, and Aguirre will carry the ball himself. A good blocking out in front. Bounces on the right side, and he's tackled near the 40. He's going to be a couple yards short, but another great run there by Aguirre.
Quarterback Aguirre, the ball carrier is brought down at the 42-yard line.
Gets all those yards back. 13 yards on that carry by Aguirre. Make it second down and a couple. As the Eagles are now in Porter Spartan territory. Got man-to-man coverage at the top. See if they even throw to him. And they're going to fake the handoff. Aguirre is, and he's going to try to get to the 40, but he can't even get there, so he's going to be a yard short. Only got a yard out of that deal. So it's third down and 1.
Spartan defensive back, they're inching up. Looks like they've got 6 on the line of scrimmage, and then got 3 linebackers and 2 safeties at the second level.
Third down of this opening drive for Pasadena. It's a 3rd and 1. Aguirre is going to hand the ball off on the outside, and I don't think the running back got it. Maybe he did. He did. And that time it was Alan Garcia getting the pitchback carry for a first down.
Garcia picks up 3, third first down for the Eagles.
So that's 3 times that we've had 3 separate running backs. You had Cuevas carry it first, then Giancarlo Torres, and now Alan Garcia gets into the fray to pick up that first. And the chains keep rolling on this long drive by Pasadena. Here comes a jet sweep on the outside by Aiden Palacios, and Palacios is going to be marked down near the 35. Palacios, the junior wide receiver, gets a few yards out of it to make it second down. Second down and 7. Second down and 8, excuse me. Pasadena is doing a real good job of keeping this drive long and sustained. As this first quarter, we're already well to 3 minutes. Cuevas in motion. Aguirre fakes the handoff, runs the ball himself, trips over 1 defender, and is tackled at the 35-yard line. Good tackle there by number 42, Bryson Gunter, the senior.
Picks up 2 more, 3rd and 6.
Another third down. So far, Pasadena has been perfect on third down conversion so far.
Aguirre already 7 carries for 33 yards.
And they need to pick up 6 yards here. They must get to the Porter 29 to keep the chains rolling. And I got to think that this is going to be 4th down territory either way for Coach Zapian. Aguirre fakes the handoff, goes to the left side this time. Good blocking out in front. Can he get the first down? And it seems like he's just short. 4th and inches there as he's down at the 30. But a good run nonetheless by Sean Aguirre. And some great blocking out in front there by number 75, Jacob Pena, the sophomore.
And the good thing about Aguirre, he always falls forward. There ain't no defense turning him back. He lays his body forward and gets that extra yard.
And as anticipated and expected, Coach Zapian is going to go for it here on 4th and maybe a half yard here. He needs to get to the 29 to keep the chains rolling. Aguirre's going to lunge forward. He loses the ball momentarily, but I think he fell back on top of it, and he's got the first down.
I think he was juggling. He was juggling it.
Well, that could have been dangerous real quick there for Pasadena. Well, luckily they were able to bounce back on top of it, and it looks like it is going to be a first down to keep the chains rolling. So a stellar job so far on this drive by Sean Aguirre, utilizing his legs as there are big weapons so far tonight. Bring a first down and 10 for the Eagles at the Spartan 29. Aguirre pitches it back by Cuevas, and he lets go of the ball. Gets back on top of it. The ball's still loose. And I think the Eagles got on top of it, but that was a big loss of yardage there.
This is all the way back to the 39-yard line. 10-yard loss. Second and 20.
Will be spotted at the 39-yard line.
Under a minute left to go now in quarter number one. And as Carl mentioned, second down and 20. You got to hang on to the, you got to hold on to the football. But a good job by Porter to take advantage. And Pasadena right now, I know they're not really known for being a passing team. They're very run heavy. As Aguirre's going to run on second and 20. Breaks one tackle, and there goes Aguirre. 1 minute to beat. And he's still going, and he's tackled outside near the 10-yard line at the 5. Great run by Aguirre once again.
Got him out of bounds at the 8-yard line.
Instant replay sponsored by Raising Cane's. Just look at the fortitude by Aguirre, breaking tackles left and right. The only one to get him to save a touchdown there was Zamarian King.
First and goal at the 8-yard line. 31-yard pickup for Aguirre.
Aguirre so far has been a one-man army tonight for Pasadena.
65 rushing already, 9 carries.
This will be the final play of the first quarter. Man in motion, it's Cuevas. Here is Aguirre. Going to roll to the right, and he's going to be met by a wall of Spartans. Absolutely nowhere to go, and that is going to be the final play of the opening quarter. Porter Spartans leading the Pasadena Eagles 7-0 here on senior night and homecoming night for Pasadena. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Legacy Sports Network.
And that's the end of the first quarter of play. Captain of the football team and top 20 in his class. A huge thank you to Best Liquidations for sponsoring these scholarships tonight. We appreciate their commitment to the Pasadena ISD community that is, and willingness to give back to our students. Joining them on the field is Emily Antaveros, Executive Director of the Pasadena ISD Education Foundation, Dr. Tony Lopez, Principal Stephen Friend, Associate Superintendent Joe Saavedra. And we'd like to once again thank you to Best Liquidations and to everyone who participated in this year's PISD Education Foundation Scoreboard Shout Out Campaign. And once again, congratulations, Giovanni Limas.
Section leaders, I put them to be in the stand, and when that clock strikes 0 in the first quarter.
As we start the second quarter, Eagles going to face are at the 9-yard line, second and goal from the Spartan 9. Already moved 64 yards down to the 9.
Second and goal for the Pasadena Eagles at the Porter 9 as this is still their opening drive, and it's taken the whole first quarter, it seems like. And now we're just starting the second quarter. Second and goal. This is a direct handoff on the right side. So that's what the ball comes loose. And the Pasadena Eagles fall on top of it again. I'm trying to see who that was. I think that was Alan Garcia that it got pitched back to. And it was. He lost control of the ball. And Pasadena once again avoids disaster by falling back on top of it.
That's their third fumble already.
Very fortunate that they were able to pounce back on top of it. That brings the ball back all the way back to the 11.
Third and goal from the 11.
Pasadena, if you're Coach JP and with this long and sustained drive, you want to end it off with points here. You definitely don't want to waste it. Aguirre back in there. Aguirre fakes the handoff, goes up the middle, going down the 5, still turning his legs. This whole team is pushing him inside the 5, and they're going to mark the play dead at the 4. Great effort again by Aguirre, but he's going to be 4 yards short, so it's 4th down and goal.
Picks up 7.
Big call here for Coach David Zapien for Pasadena, and he's going to keep his offense out there. He's going for it.
18-play drive. Fourth and goal from the 4-yard line.
For Coach Zapien, you got to trust in Aguirre here. He just got you 7 yards on 3rd and goal from the 14, and now you need 4 more. Try to get yourselves equal in this game. Aguirre back out there. Runner in motion. Aguirre rolls to his right, and he cannot get there. The Porter Spartans stop him at the goal line. Number 49, Elvin Umanzor, the junior defensive lineman, gets the big tackle.
Ball goes over on downs. Spartans started their own 8-yard line.
Big missed opportunity there by the Pasadena Eagles. What was a long and sustained drive, over a 10-minute drive at this point. Just could not end up in points at the end. But a good job by the Porter Spartans to hang in there, remain disciplined as Pasadena turns the ball over on downs. This is a carry up the middle. This is Landon Binford. Binford, one Pasadena Eagle to beat, crossing midfield. And he is going to be tripped up at the 30-yard line. Landon Binford, a big run out the gates.
62-yard run.
We mentioned how dangerous Landon Binford is. Like we mentioned right as the game started, he's 2nd in District 11 5A in all-purpose yards.
Runs the ball really well and also a good receiver.
And now Porter Spartans in business at the Pasadena 30, trying to go up 2 scores as we're under 10 left to go in the half.
Spartans' 3rd first down.
And we got a penalty. Looks like it's going to be on Porter. They might have jumped, and they did. Bring it back 5, make it 1st down and 15. Now, we mentioned also at the beginning of the game how surprisingly good Pasadena Eagles defense was. They're 2nd in this district in total team defense, only allowing 201.40 yards on average. And so far, they have been off more than they can chew here defensively tonight. Stone Singletary fakes the handoff. He's going to run, utilizing his legs to the left side, trying to jump over a defender. Gets across the 30, and that's all he's going to get, getting to the 29. Bring up 3rd down and 9. Scratch that, make that 2nd down and 9. Singletary with that carry brings it to 2nd down and 9. Singletary calls for a high snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to his left, pressure's coming, picks up the 1st, down the sideline. Singletary is up, he's in, touchdown! Stone Singletary.
29-yard touchdown run.
What a burst of speed by Stone Singletary. It looked like he was dead to rights. The pressure was coming to the left side, and he walks a tightrope on the sideline for 29 yards and another Porter Spartan touchdown.
Followed Bradley and Grimaldo into the end zone.
This is Bretton Battenfield to kick the extra point. It's up and it's good. 14-0 as the Porter Spartans lead the Pasadena Eagles with 8:31 left to go. We'll take a quick break up here in the booth and we'll be right back here. You are watching the Legacy Sports Network.
after the Spartans take the ball over on downs, the Spartans go 92 yards, 3 plays. Singletary with 2 big plays. Singletary 29-yard touchdown run. They take 152 off the clock, 92 3-play drive. Bettenfield's kick good. Porter 14, Pasadena Eagles 0.
Battenfield kicking off for Porter, as Pasadena is going to return the ball here. And it looks like it's number 11, DeQuincy Malone, getting that ball, and it is. And it's going to be down at the 20. Tonight's team and individual stats are provided by theathleticsdepartment.com. They are a full-service provider of stats for high school and college teams. Coaches and athletic directors can contact them for more information. Theathleticsdepartment.com are now signing up basketball, softball, and baseball teams for this school year. Pasadena Eagles now start this next drive from their own 21-yard line as they're quickly down 2 scores, but you really like what you saw at that first drive.
They went all the way down to the 8-yard line. 18 running plays in a row.
And we expect to see more of that and then some. Here's Aguirre going right up the middle, and it's going to get brought backwards, going the wrong way. Actually, they gave it to Giancarlo Torres that time. So Torres doesn't get any yardage out of it. It's a 2nd down and 10. We have 2nd down and 10 as Pasadena is utilizing all the clock that they want. Neither team has burned a timeout yet, nor should they have used any. But Pasadena right now has got to try to get a score to keep this game within reach. Here's Aguirre. Spins through 1 tackle, continuing to show the effort by providing extra yards as he gets himself down just shy of the 25 to the 24.
Quarterback Aguirre for a gain of 3 on the play.
And bring a 3rd down and 7 as we approach 7 left to go in the first half. 14-0 Porter over Pasadena.
Aguirre now 70 yards rushing, 13 carries.
Aguirre doing all he can. This has really been the bulk of the offense so far. No passes to speak of yet for Pasadena. Man in motion. Aguirre fakes the handoff, rolls to the left, and is going to get tackled immediately. I think that was number 30 on Porter, and that is Devin Grubbs, the junior defensive back. Good tackle there. Makes it 4th down and 9. And now we're going to see the first punt of the night for Pasadena.
Brings up 4th down.
I believe that's number 19, Emmanuel Marin, back to punt it.
I think it's Jimenez, number 10.
My mistake, Jimenez. That 0 looked like a 9. Jimenez takes a nice pass into the Eagle bounce, and this is rolling all the way past the 40 to the 37-yard line. That's where he will stop dead.
41-yard punt. Rolls dead at the 37, but flags on the play.
Flags on the play late. He got 1 flag back at the 20 where it was punted from. As we'll try to sort out what this penalty is. And I'll tell you what, that was a nice booming kick by Jimenez. And speaking of booming, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Top Dog Fireworks. Family owned and operated, Top Dog Fireworks has 14 locations in the greater Houston area. Go to TopDogFireworks.com to find a location near you. Top Dog Fireworks supports the community and wishes the local high school athletes the best of luck. Make memories and strive for your goals. Top Dog Fireworks. Say it with a boom.
10-yard mark off against the Eagles. So the Spartans will start at their own 47-yard line.
So that penalty by Pasadena sets the ball at the Porter 47 as they try to continue their scoring, as this is a handoff to number 19, Nicholas Whitaker. Whitaker, the sophomore, down the sideline, and he's past the 30 and tackled by number 3, Leo Tamez. Whitaker, the senior on that jet sweep, picks up a big gain as one play, and already the Spartans are in Eagle territory.
26-yard pickup.
First and 10 from the 27-yard line.
First and 10 for the Spartans inside the 30. First and 10 at the Pasadena 27. Here's Singletary. Singletary trying to break a tackle, but that was a nice, good job stopping him. Was Alan Garcia to stop him dead in his tracks. Didn't even get a yard on the play. He lost a yard. Make it 2nd and 11. Pasadena trying to slow the game down a little bit. Their defense trying to come up with a big stop. They have not done so yet. Singletary immediately throws to the right side. It's caught. Landon Binford. Binford is tackled at the 25-yard line by Sergio Flores, the sophomore cornerback. It's 3rd down. Big 3rd down coming up here for Porter. And a first real chance here defensively for Pasadena to try to get a stop.
Binford picks up 3, 3rd and 8 for the Spartans.
3rd down and 8 for the Spartans.
Under 5 left to go in this first half. 14-0, Porter leads Pasadena. First big chunk 3rd down play here coming up. Singletary tosses to the right. It's caught by Whitaker, and Whitaker's got himself a 1st down. Keeps the chains rolling as he's marked down at the 15.
15-yard line.
Picks up 10, 6th first down for Spartans.
First and 10 for the Spartans.
Whitaker's first catch.
It was Whitaker's big jet sweep run that opened up this drive into Pasadena territory, and now he gets a big catch and run there on 3rd down. And now it's 1st and 10 at the Pasadena 15. Trips to the left, 1 to the right. Singletary calls for it, looks in that direction to the left side. It is incomplete, overthrown, intended for Michael Flores, one of the team captains.
Singletary's first miss, now 3 of 4 for 26 yards. 2nd and 10.
2nd down coming up for Stone, Singletary and company. As Singletary is looking to his sideline for guidance from head coach Bill Russell. Spartans get back to the line quick. 4:09 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Here's Singletary. He is going to hand the ball off to Landon Binford. Bouncing on the left side, and he's in. No Eagles in sight. Touchdown, Porter Spartans.
15-yard dash by Binford. Binford now 80 yards on 4 carries. Spartans up 20-0.
Porter Spartans now up 20-0, pending this extra point by Battenfield. Battenfield is perfect 2 for 2 on extra points tonight, and this 3rd extra point will be no different. 21-0 in favor of the Porter Spartans, and that was a quick drive. And speaking of quick, we got quick assist. Quick assist. Life happens. Maybe it's a work trip, family event, or you just want to watch the game at home. Don't let your tickets go to waste. With Quick Assist, your seat gets listed for sale on every major marketplace simultaneously. No more juggling apps or stressing over resale. We make it fast, easy, and hassle-free so you save time and put money back in your pocket. From the NFL to MLB, NBA to NHL, MLS, plus college football and basketball, download the app by scanning the QR code on our website. Quick Assist, your ticket everywhere.
After the Eagles punt, Spartans are going to go 53 yards, 6 plays, take 2 of 7 off the clock. Landon Benford, 15-yard dash. Benfield kick good. Porter 21, Pasadena Eagles 0.
Pasadena, this game is starting to get away from them just a little bit right now. They're down 3 scores as Porter has been able to put up long or quick drives, and that first opening drive by Pasadena looked promising, but it didn't end up in points.
Out of bounds.
Flag at the end of the play, at the end of the kick. Here's a 20.
If the ball goes out of bounds, they have the option to re-kick, or they can mark 5-yard penalty and start at the 30-yard line. Looks like they've taken the option. They'll take the ball at the 30-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Pasadena from their own 30.
4:01 to the half. Again, our score, Porter 21, Pasadena 0.
And don't forget at halftime, we will show you both the Pasadena and the Porter High School bands. So look forward to that at halftime.
We're not sure on the Pasadena may not play with the band. They may have homecoming court.
Here's a carry to the right side by Dustin Cuevas. Only called his name just the one time on the opening carry, and he gets a nice gain, good for a gain of 5. Gosh, I make it 6. Looks like 2nd down and 4. Approaching 3.5 left to go in the first half. Pasadena trying to get themselves on the board. Like we mentioned, they're mainly a run-heavy offense, and Aguirre is a big part of that. Aguirre is this time he's going to hand the ball off up the middle. And in the scrum for it, getting some extra yardage and picking up the 1st down is once again, this time it's Giancarlo Torres.
Torres just squeezed through that space and popped loose.
Giancarlo Torres, when you're short like that, you can utilize
He
some gaps
disappeared.
like that.
He disappeared in the scrum.
Definitely.
Picks up 12.
Put on a Houdini trick, escaped from for sure madness within that scrum, and now it's 1st down and 10 for Pasadena at their own 48. Aguirre, this time he's going to hand the ball off to Cuevas on the jet sweep, and Cuevas on the outside. He's pushed out of bounds. Actually, no, that was number 88 that time, Aiden Palacios. So Palacios had a jet sweep earlier on the opening drive, and he gets another one here.
6 more yards for Palacios.
Seeing a lot of different playmakers tonight for Coach Zapien, all taking turns carrying the ball and running it, with Aguirre being the main recipient. Clock stopped at 2:31. This time Aguirre has a man in motion. He's going to run the ball himself, and he's going to get nowhere. A wall of Porter Spartans got no yardage on the play. 3rd down.
The Spartans defense, they're spying on Aguirre obviously now after a great first quarter. No gain for Aguirre, 3rd and 4.
I believe that was number 11, Braylon Benson, the junior, able to make that tackle first.
Benson's been very active here in the first half.
Another crucial 3rd down, but first we're going to have the 2-minute
Reliable energy
timeout
means a more
as we approach
secure
near the end of
future.
the first half.
Last year,
21-0
Chevron
Porter over
increased
Pasadena.
U.S. production
Right
nearly
back here on the Lakes Sports
20%,
Network.
powering our nation's communities and businesses. Discover how Chevron is fueling America's energy advantage.
Imagine you are her or him. Like everyone, a sprain, tear, or nagging ache can set you back. Until your expert orthopedic team at Houston Methodist uses advanced technology to personalize a treatment plan that's minimally invasive, heals your pain, and gets you back to life on your terms. That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it for you. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Gulf Coast Educators FCU exclusively serves school employees in Texas with products that are uniquely designed to fit the needs of educators. To learn more, visit www.gcefcu.org.
At Ally, we try to make sure that patients feel appreciated and they feel like they're at a place that actually cares about them.
Certified ER physicians on site 24/7 with little to no wait. Find an Ally near you at allymedical.com.
3rd and 4, the Eagles.
3rd down for Pasadena. Run to the right side, only 1 yard that Pasadena gets. So again, this Porter Spartans defensive line is all over the place after that opening drive.
Gonna set up a 4th and 2 for the Eagles.
And this is one you got to have if you're Coach Zapien and Pasadena. Keep in mind, both of these teams have not used a single timeout. And if Coach Zapien wants to try to pick up this first and try to get some more time to get a quick quick score before the half ends.
You got to get the first quick, and then they got to hurry up.
Yeah, and then
1:25 left.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Pasadena is in a hurry at all.
They're not a fast strike offense anyway. Let 20. I'm going to take a timeout.
And now a timeout.
20 seconds leaked off the clock.
Timeout is called by the Eagles.
And while they call a timeout, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Quick Assist again. Introducing Quick Assist, the easiest way to resell your tickets. Don't let games go to waste. They help you sell your unused tickets by listing them on every major marketplace with one app.
80 teams
Fast,
compete for
simple, and
preseason
stress-free.
dominance
Download
because
the
we
app by
know
scanning
the
QR
road to
code
state
on our website.
starts here.
Quick Assist.
Put your brand in the
ticket
spotlight,
everywhere.
be a part of the legacy, become a sponsor today at TexasInvitational.com.
Fourth down and a couple here for Pasadena. They used their first timeout of the game, and that's the clock stopped at 1:10. They failed to convert on fourth down on their opening drive, and that's when they turned the ball over on downs. We'll see if they can convert one here.
Fourth and just over 2 yards to go.
Aguirre snaps it. He's going to do a jet sweep, and that is a first down by Palacios again. And a flag comes in just after the play near the 40. And it's looking like it's going to be against Porter.
Palacios picked up 4 for the first down.
A big 15-yard penalty by Porter, and now if you're Pasadena, with the clock stopped at 1:05, you got to give yourself a real chance to put up a score before the half ends.
Porter third penalty for 25. That's a 15-yard penalty. Pasadena down to the Porter 25-yard line. 52 seconds left in the first half.
First and 10 for Pasadena at the Porter 25. Aguirre hands the ball off to Alan Garcia, and Garcia spins his way for only a yard. Under 40 left to go. Clock is ticking if they want to try to score. Coach Zapien still has 2 timeouts he can use. And they are not hurrying up one bit at all. They're looking like this might be the final play of the first half.
Eagles taking too much time between plays.
And they have timeouts that they can use, but they like not to use them. Here's Aguirre. Aguirre's going to pass the ball here. Wide open, and it's caught at the 1-yard line. 8 seconds ticking by. And a timeout is going to be called by Pasadena. Look at this instant replay by Raising Cane's. The first passing play we've seen all night by Aguirre, and wide open. It was Palacios, gets himself down to the 1-yard line. A big catch there.
Palacios, great adjustment on the catch. Hauls it in at the 1-yard line, as Kevin said. 7 seconds remain the first half.
Man, what a time to pass the ball there if you're Pasadena.
Palacios leaked out. Wide open.
Wide open. The ball was nearly overthrown, too. We got a flag at the 24-yard line. Oh, no. It looks like it might be coming back, Carl. So take that big catch away by Palacios with 7 seconds left. They're going to move the ball back because they're going to call an ineligible man down the field. They're going to move the ball all the way back to the 29. That is a killer right there. Definitely don't want that for Pasadena. Take a good catch and a possible first and goal at the 1 taken away from you because of the penalty. Timeout's called again by Pasadena as they burn their second timeout. And once again, we'd like to thank Quick Assist. Got tickets you can't use? Let Quick Assist help. One app lists your tickets on every marketplace simultaneously and takes the hassle out of reselling your tickets. Download the app today by scanning the QR code on their website. Quick Assist, your ticket everywhere. And also by the Harris County Commissioner, Adrian Garcia. Harris County Commissioner Precinct 2, Adrian Garcia, admires and recognizes the academic hard work, dedication, and achievements of each student. Well done. Commissioner Garcia would like to wish all the athletes good luck in tonight's game. Thank you to Adrian Garcia. Here we go, second down. It's looking like there's going to be one final play here, Carl, before the half ends.
Eagles just sent the field goal team on, so they're going to try a 46-yard field goal just inside the right hash mark.
A 46-yard field goal, and this will be Ledin Jimenez, the sophomore kicker. From 47, the kick is away, and it's blocked. Porter blocks it and then recovered at the 35, so Pasadena cannot get any points out of that drive, and that is how the first half will end. Porter Spartans leading the Pasadena Eagles 21-0 as halftime is about to come up, as the Porter band will come up, and it seems like the festivities for homecoming will be coming on for Pasadena as well. And don't forget, halftime at Veterans Memorial Stadium is sponsored by Chick-fil-A. Enjoy the show, everybody, and we'll see you back here at the start of the third quarter here on the Legacy Sports Network.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the new CANEY ISD and Porter High School, we proudly welcome to the field the Golden Graces dance team. Dance officers for the Golden Graces are co-captains and seniors Caitlin Solis, Kennedy Miller, and sophomore officer Madeline Ramirez. The Graces are managed by junior Shayla Fajardo and under the direction of Miss Emily Stoddard and Miss Kristen Crippen. Social officers for the Graces are Destiny Adame and Camilla Kenyon. The Graces rookie liaison is Izzy Tobias. And this week's Grace of the Week is awarded to our freshman and rookie, Natalie Oseguera. Congratulations, Natalie. Tonight, the Golden Graces will be performing a streamer routine choreographed by the dance officers to Pon de la Repaix. Take it away, Graces. Ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Graces. And now, we continue our halftime performance tonight as we celebrate discipline, honor, integrity, and commitment with the 2025 Spartan Band. The Spartan Band program has been in the UIL State Marching Competition 3 times and is a 7-time UIL area finalist and a consistent sweepstakes band at UIL contests each year. Tonight, we'd like to recognize the following band members for their hard work this week. Outstanding students of the week are freshman Brody Lettner, upperclassmen Connor Seen, guard Kayla, who left the microphone on, and Valadares, percussion Brendan Baldwin, section of the week trumpets. Under the direction of drum majors Paige Simer, Aries Garcia, and Donna Garcia, the Porter Spartan Band will now perform a part of their 2025 UIL production, Spindletop, A Portrait in Oil. The Spartan Marching Band is under the direction of Jeremy Gray, Mike Nelson, Cage Cope, and Ayana Laverne. Many thanks to the Spartan Band Boosters, Dr. Miller, Porter High School Principal, Mr. Moran, New Caney ISD Fine Arts Director, and Matt Calvert, our Superintendent of Schools and our school board. Thank you for all your support for the marching arts. Good night, everyone.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, we proudly give to you the Pasadena High School Eagle Escort Drill Team. The Eagle Escort Drill Team is under the direction of Lauren Jones and Jessica Galvan. The Eagle Escort military officers are Sergeant Tamia Polk, Sergeant Ashley Torres, Sergeant Emery Villarreal, and in the center, the 60th Eagle Escort co-captains, Leanna Gallegos and Jasmine Perez. Social officers for the Eagle Escort are Secretary Julissa Palos, Secretary Desiree Levan, Secretary Rihanna Cortez, Vice President Mariana Martinez, and President Jasmine Garcia. Outstanding Dancer of the Week is Mariah Sanchez. EE Spirit Member of the Week, Leilani Villarreal. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please sit back, relax, and enjoy, and let the Eagle Escort entertain you tonight with their kick routine to Hold On, I'm Coming. And there they are, ladies and gentlemen, the Pasadena High School Eagle Escort Drill Team under the direction of Lauren Jones and Jessica Galvan. We thank you for your kind attention and support and hope that you have enjoyed the show. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present to you the pride of Pasadena, the Eagle Alliance Marching Band. Section of the week is the clarinets. Band members of the week are Omar Montoya, Jaime Montez, Jocelyn Barrientos, and Lillian Cruz. Band directors are Jason Warren, Christian Aragin, and Christopher Tribucchi. Color guard director is Vicente Rico. The band will be presenting their marching show, Prisoners of Time, Part 1, Centuries by Fallout Boy, featuring Edward Campion on snare drum. Part 2, Des Irae from Verdi's Requiem, featuring Edward Band on alto saxophone and Andrew Lopez on baritone saxophone. Part 3, Time from Inception by Hans Zimmer, featuring Osmar Penales on mellophone and F-horn, Francisco Salcedo on marching baritone and euphonium, and Jose Herrera on tuba. And Part 4, Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush, featuring Joseph Trevino on trombone. There they are, ladies and gentlemen, the Eagle Alliance Marching Band. We hope that you have enjoyed tonight's performance, and let's go Eagles.
Here at halftime, Pasadena Veterans Memorial, it's the Porter Spartans 21, Pasadena High Eagles 0. A recap first quarter. Porter scores very quick on their first drive. Zamarian King, 13-yard run. Bentonville kick good. They go 33 yards, 5 plays. Porter 7-0. Porter on their next possession, they go 92 yards, 3 plays. Take a minute 52. Stone Singletary, their quarterback, 29-yard run. Kick good. Porter 14-0. And Landon Beneford closed out the scoring, 15-yard run. Bentonville's third conversion kick that closes a 53-yard, 6-play drive. Porter 21-0 here as we start the third quarter.
And as Carl mentioned, it is one-sided as Porter was able to get 3 touchdowns, one of which was a 13-yard touchdown by Zamarian King. Stone Singletary with a 29-yard rushing touchdown himself, and Benford getting a 15-yard rushing touchdown. And Porter did win the toss and elected to defer to the second half, so Porter is going to get the ball to start here at the third quarter. And Pasadena, apart from that first drive, Carl, where it seemed like it was very promising, I mean, that first opening drive lasted almost an entire quarter, but they just could not end up in points as they turned over on the downs at the 4.
They went 18 running plays in a row and converted on 1 4th down play and 3 third down plays. Took it all the way down the field and turned the ball over on downs at the 8-yard line. This is 11 5A Division I play. Porter, as Kevin said in pregame, they're 1-1. They're still in the hunt for a 4th place, a playoff bid. They're tied with Kingwood Park and Angleton, LaPorte, and Crosby, all 2-0 in 11 5A D1 play.
So here comes the kick by Pasadena. They're going to do an onside kick this time. And a live ball, it doesn't even get to 10 yards.
That's
so
illegal touch if
yeah.
they touch it. It's got to travel 10 yards. I don't know if it went out of bounds or a Pasadena player touched it before it went to 10 yards.
I think a Pasadena player touched it because it didn't even go 10 yards.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if it went out of bounds or a player touched it. Normally when they touch it, they throw the bean bags. When they throw the flags, it normally goes out of bounds without being touched. And normally the teams will decline it. They want that ball right where it's at. That's what they did.
So Porter is going to start their opening drive of the second half from the Pasadena 48. Stone Singletary already has a touchdown on the night.
Singletary 3 of 4 passing for 26 yards. Also rushed 4 times for 38 and 1 touchdown.
And here's to give up the middle, a carry by Landon Binford, who already has a touchdown himself for 15 yards.
Binford picks up 3, second and 7 for the Spartans.
And you like what Porter's doing offensively, and they have controlled the field, albeit very quick drives as opposed to Pasadena, where they're mainly a run-heavy type of offense, and they stay on the field for, it seems like the whole game. Pasadena is definitely ruling time of possession, but Porter is making up for it by doing better in scoring.
Binford now 5 carries, 83 yards.
Singletary hands it off to Binford again, up the middle, breaks the tackle, and he's able to pick up the first down with relative ease.
8th first down for the Spartans. Going to pick up 9 to the 36. Binford came into the game with 523 rushing yards, 5.4 yard carry. He's 6 carries for 92, well over his season average.
And like we mentioned at the start of the game, Landon Binford is also second in District 11-5A in all-purpose yards, and has definitely eclipsed the 700 mark. Here comes Binford, right out of the gates, down the middle, the speed, touchdown! Porter Spartans, Landon Binford, 34 yards to the house. His second of the night.
He heard us talking about him.
He must have.
128 yards on 7 carries, 2 touchdowns rushing.
Binford right out of the gates, utilizing his speed, and here is the extra point attempt by the sophomore Bretton Battenfield. Perfect tonight on extra points. And he continues to be, as that's good. 28-0 Porter over Pasadena. And that run there, that catch and run by Landon Binford, he was rolling down like a Dodge truck. And speaking of Dodge, think of one of our sponsors, Texan Dodge. As your hometown community dealership, Texan Dodge is the place for all your vehicle needs. Whether you need service, parts, or you are in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, we have you covered. Plus, many of our sales specialists also speak Spanish, and we accept ITINs and passports. No license needed. Ask us about our low APR finance rates and how to get the lowest price on a new truck or car today. We also want to buy your vehicle, even if you don't buy from us. Texan, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, we hear you.
The Spartans, after the onside kick recovery, they're going to go 48 yards, 3 plays. Binford goes the distance. Bettenfield kick good, 4th conversion in a row. Porter now 28-0, 10:42 left in the 3rd quarter.
It has been all Porter tonight here on senior night and homecoming night for Pasadena. This kick is going to be a short one, and it will be returnable. And this looks like it's Palacios returning it. And Palacios going down, breaking a tackle. Good return there by Aiden Palacios, crossing midfield near the 48-yard line, as Pasadena is already in Porter Spartan territory.
Oh, let's go! Oh, let's go!
They'll mark it down at the Porter 48-yard line as Pasadena will start this next drive. And Palacios has had a few good plays, especially on jet sweeps. It's only the few times that we've called his name.
Pasadena starts from the Porter 48-yard line, as Kevin said.
And here comes a run by Aguirre, who's been running the ball well all night for his team. Gets marked down near the 40 at the 41.
Picks up 7, 2nd and 3.
Sean Aguirre, the quarterback for Pasadena, has been their main rusher the whole season. Like we mentioned before the game started, Aguirre is second in 11-5A in rushing in total stats. And this is a rush to the left side, and this is going to be Giancarlo Torres. And Torres with a burst of speed. A couple of nice bursts of runs there by both Torres and Aguirre.
10th first down for the Eagles, all the way up to the 28-yard line. 13-yard pickup for Torres.
We've seen a plethora of ball carriers tonight for Pasadena. Torres got the second carry of the game along with Dustin Cuevas, and Alan Garcia got thrown into the mix there, but it's mainly Aguirre running the ball, but a nice run there by Torres. And here's Aguirre. He's going to hand the ball off to Palacios on a jet sweep, and Palacios breaks the tackle after one and is close to a first down. Going to be about a few yards short, tackled at the 21.
Let's call it a 7-yard pickup, 2nd and 3.
It seems like Coach Zapien knows exactly what he wants to do. He wants to be a run-heavy offense, and he wants to give the ball to Palacios on jet sweeps whenever he can. And the only pass play of the entire game was that pass play to Palacios that was a little bit overthrown, or actually no, it was caught, but then brought back by penalty.
Yeah, an eligible receiver.
Yeah, open receiver as Giancarlo Torres gets to the 15.
6-yard pickup, 11th first down for the Eagles.
Yeah, if that catch would have been made and no penalty was called, that would have been 1st and goal for Pasadena at the 1-yard line. And that was 7 seconds left in the first half, so you could have possibly seen some momentum in scoring right before the first half ends, but alas, it did not turn out that way. Here is a carry by Aguirre. He faked the handoff to Cuevas that time, and Aguirre is able to scurry his way close to a first down.
Looks like he's out of bounds at the 8-yard line. 7-yard pickup.
I'll tell you, it did not look like 7 yards from up here. Aguirre is one of those running quarterbacks that just makes it look shorter than effortless. Yeah,
effortless. It really does.
2nd down and a few. Here's Aguirre. Run the ball up the middle, and it's going to be inside the 5, near the 2. I think that was Garcia. Actually, no, it was Torres that time, so Torres with the carry. Make it 1st down and goal at the 2.
Picks up 6. As Kevin said, 1st and goal now, 2-yard line.
This is only the 2nd time that Pasadena's offense has brought them to within the 5-yard line. The first chance was their opening drive when they got all the way to the 4 on 4th and goal and could not convert. Can they do it this time? Try to get themselves on the board. Aguirre loses the football and he has to get back on top of it. Again, we've seen on more than a few occasions in that first half, Carl, where Pasadena just coughs up the ball, but luckily they're able to land back on top of it. They definitely have to have better ball security from here on out.
Pasadena's 4th fumble of the game, only lost the opening onside kick or pooch kick. That exchange lost 2, 2nd and goal for the Eagles.
So that sets them back a couple of yards. 2nd and goal at the 4 now for Pasadena. And Coach Zapien is trying to make sure that this drive ends with the score as Pasadena tries to get themselves on the board. You've got Torres in the backfield to the right side of Aguirre. Aguirre is going to keep it himself. Breaks the tackle. Bounce to the left side. One more Eagle to beat, and he's in. Touchdown. Pasadena Eagles. A 4-yard rushing touchdown. Sean Aguirre gets his first one.
Aguirre wouldn't be denied on that play.
Definitely not, and Pasadena Eagles weren't going to be denied on that drive. The running game finally pays off in the end of that drive, and some great blocking by the offensive line.
Lennon Jimenez in for extra point kick.
Jimenez missed a 47-yard field goal right before the half, and it got blocked. Let's see how he handles an extra point. Snap, good hold, good kick is right down Broadway. And just like that, the Pasadena Eagles are on the board and make it 28-7 in favor of the Porter Spartans. Here's another look at it on the instant replay, brought to you by Raising Canes. As you see, Aguirre almost tripped up initially. Looked like he was going to lose yards on that play. Is able to stay on his feet, bounce to the left side, and just fight through that tackle at the end and get himself in the end zone.
after the kickoff, the Eagles are going to go 48 yards and 48 and 8. Take 2:04 off the clock. Aguirre covers the last 4 yards, gets the Eagles on the board. Lyndon Jimenez kick good. Our score now, Porter 28, Pasadena 7.
I'd like to take this opportunity to announce and thank our gold sponsors, Daspit Law Firm, for their support of Pasadena ISD Athletics. Thank you for supporting all our athletes and coaches. And also the silver sponsors, Chevron, the Pasadena Refinery, Houston Methodist, Gulf Coast Educators Federal Credit Union, and the Pasadena ISD Education Foundation. Thank you for your continued support of Pasadena ISD Athletics. And also, Instant Replay is sponsored by Raising Cane's. And also, I'd like to thank our Pressbox food sponsors, Chick-fil-A and Johnny Tamales, for being our Pressbox food sponsors. Be sure to pay them a visit and thank them for supporting PISD Athletics.
And both those groups did a great job. Kevin, I can attest to that.
Absolutely. Had one of everything. Some great chicken and steak quesadillas from Johnny Tamales. And here's an onside kick again by Pasadena. It's going to be recovered by Porter near the 50 at the 47. I don't really necessarily hate the decision to go for 2 onside kicks there, Carl, but at this point in the game, you just got yourselves on the board. You would think you want to kick it deep to give your defense a shot.
I just think that they just wanted to try to make a play. So maybe the Spartans fumble it, but as you said, they gave up like 20 yards for not kicking deep.
Yeah, yards were left on the table there, so now Pasadena Eagles defense has really got to come through. Here's Singletary, and nearly coughing up the ball is Zamarian King, and the ball did come out, but they're going to say it was an incomplete pass. Yep. That was almost a disaster for Porter. Isaac Ramirio, the junior cornerback, was the one to make the tackle there, able to see through.
King came from left to right in front of the quarterback, and he tried to take the pitch inside, and he just didn't corral it.
Now you're going to see here, like, the snap was good, but the handoff was a little high to King, and King bobbles it, gets on it, and then the big tackle was made.
Yeah, just never controlled it.
Luckily for them, they didn't lose any yardage on it because it was an incomplete pass. So Singletary's going to run the ball himself, bounces off one defender, and getting tackled from behind. It's Pasadena Eagles trying to see what that number is.
Picks up 1.
I believe that was number 99, Jaden Shular, a true freshman defensive end, making that big tackle.
3rd and 9 for the Spartans. Big play for the Eagles.
3rd down and 9, and the Pasadena Eagles defense trying to put up a stop. Porter trying to get to the 1st down. Singletary throws to the right side, nearly picked off. Nearly picked off by Sergio Flores there as Singletary was trying to hit Nicholas Whitaker, and it's 4th down.
Looks like the Spartans punters coming into the ball game.
It's number 17, Logan Goff, the sophomore that will punt it away. What a job by the Pasadena Eagles defense there to bring it to 4th down and nearly getting a pick 6 if that was able to land in the hands of Flores. You got one return man deep for Pasadena to get it. Goff punts it to the right side, and that's going to be punted out of bounds. Out of bounds, and that will draw a flag. That's near the 30 is where it was kicked out of bounds from. So now what you want if you're Porter. And a big shout out to Pasadena's defense. Keep in mind, we told you that although Pasadena Eagles struggles to score the ball, they're last in team offense in this district, but they're 2nd in District 11-5A in team defense, as they only allow an average of 201.40 yards. And their defense really came through in that play. 5.5 left to go in the 3rd quarter, 28-7. Porter leads it. They led 28-0, but now Pasadena was able to get themselves on the board. Their last drive, able to get a stop on defense, and now they are going to head back onto the field. And now if you could cut this lead in half, Carl, we're talking about a real game here.
32-yard punt out of bounds. Substitution violation. They declined the penalty. Eagles want the ball at the their 30-yard line.
So from Pasadena's own 30-yard line, they continue this next drive. Down by 3 scores, 5.5 left to go in the third quarter. Here's Aguirre. Ball going to the right side. And only getting maybe a couple yards out of it before being pushed at him.
Let's give him 2.
I think that was Cuevas that carried that. And it was Cuevas. Both Cuevas and Torres are on there. Both have 2s on their jerseys. One has 2, one has 22.
And they're almost identical size.
Yeah. Here comes another jet sweep this time. I believe this is Palacios again. That's who they've been going to for jet sweeps. And no, it's number 11, DeQuincy Malone that time getting the jet sweep. So Malone is able to pick up another first down for Pasadena at the 41.
Picks up 9, 13th first down for the Eagles.
And for Eagles, you got to try to make every drive end up in points at this point in the game. Because a lot of clock ticking off because you rarely pass the ball.
And they stay between the hash marks.
And the ball is loose on the ground. Again, that's the 5th time that the Pasadena Eagles fumbled the ball. And again, they're able to land back on top of it. The ball security tonight has just been sloppy all the way around for Pasadena tonight, but they're very fortunate that they've been able to land back on it and pounce on it every time.
That fumble loses 1, 2nd and 11 for the Eagles.
And now precious seconds ticking off for Pasadena as Coach Zapien, he only used 2 timeouts, but that was at the end of the second quarter. Here's Aguirre. Rolling to the right side. Pressure's coming. He's got legs. He's got speed. He has got maybe the first down. I think he maybe be a yard short.
You know, they dropped the chains. Those guys are smart. Drop the chains. Looks like they'll mark it at the 47.
Wow, they're saying he's 4 yards short. It looked like he got more than that.
3rd and 4.
So 3rd and 4, 3:29 left to go in the third quarter. Pasadena trailing Porter 28-7.
Those guys on the chains, they take their life in danger when those quarterbacks come running hard at them.
Here's Aguirre giving it off to the left side. And this is going to be a tackle near midfield. I think that was Palacios that time, and it was that time on a jet sweep. And it looks like it was number 7, I want to say, Jatuarez Burdo, making that tackle, and it's 4th down.
4th down and 3.
And it seems like the Eagle offense is going to stay on the field as Coach Zapien is going to take a chance here and go for it on 4th and 3. Big risk to take here, but no risk, no reward. As Pasadena is only 1 for 3 on 4th down conversions tonight. And if they can convert this one, that would be huge. Aguirre fakes the handoff. He's going to roll to the right. He's looking to pass the ball down the field. It is incomplete, nearly getting his receiver down the field, and it was Palacios in double coverage. And Pasadena once again turns the ball over on downs. Just great coverage down there by the Spartan secondary, and only the 2nd time that Aguirre has even attempted a pass. And it was just overthrown that time. It was in the hands of Palacios. He tipped it, bobbled it, but could not hold on to it. So now Porter will take over at the Pasadena 48.
3:13 left in the third quarter.
Singletary hands it off to Binford. Binford is down at the 45-yard line at the 44, where he'll be spun down. 2nd down. Second down, and we'll call it 5.5. maybe a 6. Clock continues to roll. We're approaching 2:40 left to go in this third quarter. Stone Singletary pitches it to the left side for Binford. Binford has blockers out in front. Oh, is able to bush over a one Eagle defender and pick up a first down. That was a great toughness there by Binford. Laid down a shoulder and is able to pick up the first, but it looks like it might be coming back as there is a flag near the 40 at the 38-yard line. Judging by the body motion, it looks like it's a hold, and it is against Porter. So take that run away by Binford, send you back 10 yards.
Going to go back to the original line of scrimmage. Second down and 10. Porter's fourth penalty for 35.
And this is a similar spot if you're Pasadena's defense that where you were able to make the last stop on Porter's previous drive. Let's see if they can do it again. Second down and 10. Singletary hands it out to Binford on the left side, trying to find a crease. He cannot get it. Great job there by number 8 there, Isaac Romerio, to push him out of bounds. That's a loss of 1. Make it third down and 11. Derek De La Rosa was also in conjunction for that push out of bounds.
Binford now 137 yards on 10 carries, 2 touchdowns for the Spartans.
Again, this is the same area where Eagles are able to get the stop on Porter on the previous drive. Third down and 11 this time. So much more manageable as Spartans quick to the line. Here's Singletary. Drop backs the pass. Rolls to the right. Pressure is coming. One throw, and he's got a man caught. And that's Binford, but he's going to be short of a first down. It's fourth down and 3.
Binford picks up 8 on the catch. 4th and 3 for the Spartans.
And the offense staying out there for the Spartans as Coach Bill Russell is going to go for it here. Both coaches not afraid to go for it here on back-to-back drives. Trips to the left, 2 to the right. And they drew him off sides. This is going to be a free play by Singletary. He's got a man open on the sidelines. Caught. Touchdown. Number 7, Jatuaris Berto.
41-yard pitch and catch.
Just beautiful play calling there by Coach Russell. And a nice hard count there as well by Singletary to get to draw the Eagles defensive lineman off sides and get a free play. And he throws a cannonball to Jatuaris Berto for 41 yards. Here's Battenfield for the extra point. Trying to make it 5 for 5 on extra points on the night. And he does so. 35-7 as Porter Spartans cash in on another touchdown by Stone Singletary. This time, Jatuaris Berto being the recipient. And thank you to our sponsor, Chick-fil-A, for tonight. And Johnny Tamale, our press box food sponsors. And that was a great job on that drive, and a drive that if you're Pasadena defensively, that was another missed opportunity there, Carl.
It was. You had them, after scoring a touchdown, had them where they wanted them, but just gave it 2 big plays.
Second such time where Pasadena has had a chance to really get a big stop, and they just couldn't get it. But give credit to Porter, they were able to cash in off of those mistakes, and now they find themselves up back by 4 scores. Making it 35-7 with 45 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
That's a ball went over on downs. Porter's going to go 48 yards, 5 plays, take 2:28 off the clock. Berto, 41-yard pass from Singletary. Betfield kick good. Porter now 35-7.
So this is Nikolai Flores is going to kick this one off to Pasadena. So Flores is going to kick a short kick to the left side. And this time it will be returnable. Bouncing on the outside is Landon Tomlinson. Tomlinson is going to be tackled near the 25, exactly there. And that's where Pasadena will set up shop. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Texan GMC Buick. As your hometown community dealership, Texan Buick GMC is the place for all your vehicle needs. Whether you need service, parts, or you are in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, we have you covered. Plus, many of our sales specialists also speak Spanish, and we accept ITINs and passports, no license needed. Ask us about our APR finance rates and low lease payments on trucks, SUVs, and EV vehicles. We would love to buy your vehicle, even if you don't buy from us. Texan Buick GMC, we hear you. And this is a carry up the middle by Alan Garcia. For a gain of 4 yards, second down and 6. As that might be the final play of the third quarter. Clock continues to roll. And it doesn't seem like Porter's in much of a hurry to drop another play, so that will be the final play of the third quarter as we got one final quarter to go. As Porter Spartans leading the Pasadena Eagles after 3, 35-7. We'll take a quick break up here in the booth, and we'll be right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. You're watching the Legacy Sports Network.
Or him. Or her. Like them, you have a lot to manage. Houston Methodist has a lot to offer. Convenient primary care for annual upkeep. Personalized orthopedics to keep you going. And a cancer center with the latest technology and treatments. All in one manageable system so you can thrive. That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it. For you, Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Feel appreciated and they feel like they're at a place that actually cares about them.
Certified ER physicians on site 24/7 with little to no wait. Find an ally near you at allymedical.com.
Second down and 6 for Pasadena as we kick away this fourth quarter. Aguirre loses the ball, has to get back on top of it. He's looking to pass the ball. Flag flies in. He stops on a dime and gets pushed out of bounds near the 30. We'll see what the flag is about. It's way back at the 21-yard line.
That was a disaster from the start for the Eagles. The center pass dribbled past Aguirre. They also were called for holding.
So what is that, Carl? Like the sixth time that Pasadena fumbles the ball?
It is the sixth time.
And that insult to injury. It's a holding penalty against Pasadena, so you're going to lose yardage here.
Good thing is they only take it back to the line of scrimmage, not where the spot was. So it's going to be second 16. They're back up to their 19-yard line. Pasadena's fourth penalty for 25 yards.
Yeah, going forward, you can't have that if you're Coach Zapian, just shooting yourselves in the foot with all these self-inflicted penalties. And also, all these fumbles, you got to start having better ball security going forward as the season progresses. Here is Aguirre. Direct snap, another flag, stops on a dime, goes from the right to the left, and he's met by a slew of Spartans.
Aguirre ran a lot of yards to get back to the line of scrimmage. Aguirre's just fighting every single play.
Plus with the penalty, and we got an injured Eagle on the field, so they're going to take an injury timeout, and we're going to take a timeout ourselves up here in the booth. We'll be right back here on LSM.
Let's hear it from Mr. Eric Flores. We hope he's okay.
After Aguirre gets back to the line of scrimmage, the Eagles will call for a legal shift. The Spartans decline the penalty. It's going to be 3rd and 16 from the Eagle 19-yard line.
Now 3rd and 16. I know we've only seen a couple of pass attempts by Aguirre, but now would be a good time to let one rip here. Aguirre is going to carry the ball himself, runs right over one defender, and then gets tackled by number 28, Caden Nehem. And Nehem with the tackle as Aguirre just a yard shy of getting back to the original line of scrimmage. And here comes a punt by Pasadena.
Aguirre now over 100 yards, 101 on 22 carries. And I'm telling you, 22 hard carries. He didn't have a lot of easy carries.
Yeah, he worked for every extra yard. Here's Jimenez on the punt. High punt. And this is King. He's going to try to make a return for it.
He signaled fair catch.
So fair catch at the 41 on Porter's side.
Jimenez 35-yard punt, no return.
So 10:48 left to go. It seems at this point that Porter is in firm control now of the game, and you want to try to take as much time away on the clock as possible. Singletary's still in there, fakes the handoff to Binford, then throws it to the Michael Flores. Michael Flores sheds one tackle before finally being brought down right at the line to gain. They're going to call him a yard short.
Gone yard short, picks up 9.
Brings the ball just a half yard past midfield.
Singletary now 6 of 9 for 84 yards and 1 touchdown. Flores is 5th different receiver.
Pasadena band still going strong on senior and homecoming night. Singletary hands the ball off up the middle, and I think it's a new ball carrier. That's Carlos Bustos, the sophomore carrying at that time. So Bustos, his first carry. Picks up another Porter Spartan first down. So now brings up 1st and 10 for Porter at the Pasadena 48. As we're now under 10 left to go in the ball game. Singletary, high snap, and again is going to be a carry by Bustos. And Bustos cannot get any positive yardage on that play. It makes it 2nd down and 10. Well, looking ahead for Pasadena, they're at Friendswood in their next game next week. And they verse Kingwood Park, and then they finish off the regular season at Kempner and at LaPorte. Singletary, this is going to be a jet sweep by Keon McZeal, and McZeal walks the tightrope before being pushed out of bounds, and a flag flew in towards the end of that play. And it's looking like it might come back. And it will. Another holding penalty against Porter.
10 yards marked off. 2nd and 20. Moves it back to the Spartan 42-yard line. Porter's 5th penalty for 45.
Porter, for the most part, they've been playing a really positive game, as aside from those penalties that sent them back. But otherwise, their defense has played great. Their offense has been able to move the ball quickly, and they're able to cap them off with scores.
And you gave Pasadena a rap. Porter's got LaPorte, Friendswood, Crosby, and K Park, Kingwood Park left on the schedule. They'll improve to 2-1 if they win tonight. They're trying to get 3rd or 4th place in this district.
Porter calls a timeout. We'll take a quick one with them. We'll be right back here on the Legacy Sports Network.
The McDonald's Texas Invitational, the largest, most prestigious high school basketball tournament in the Any teams compete for preseason dominance because we know the road to state starts here. Put your brand in the spotlight, be a part of the legacy, become a sponsor today at TexasInvitational.com.
Pass by Singletary to the right side. It's Landon Binford, and Binford still on his feet momentarily before being knocked out of bounds near the 45. All the starters still out there on the field for Porter, trying to play a full 48 minutes.
As Kevin said, Binford picks up 3. It's going to be 3rd down and 17 for the Spartans.
And for the most part tonight, Carl, Porter on 3rd downs, although some of them being long 3rd downs, they've been doing a good job of converting and cashing in.
Yeah, they really have. Had 2 long passes, actually 3 3rd down passes for 1st downs.
Here's Singletary. He's going to fake the handoff to Binford, roll to his left, pressure's coming to him, throws it to Binford, and Binford catches, runs down the sidelines, and is able to scurry his way out of bounds near the 25 at the 28. Another great catch and run by Landon Binford.
Picks up 17 yards, another 1st down, 13th 1st down for the Spartans.
Case in point right there, Carl.
Yeah. Binford, after catching the ball, makes a great move, picks up the block, goes out of bounds 17 yards later.
That puts the ball at the Pasadena 28-yard line as we're now under 8 left to go in the game. 7:53 the clock stops.
Singletary now 8 of 11, 104, 1 touchdown pass. Porter wants to take a timeout.
Porter is going to burn their 2nd timeout. We'll take one with them. 35-7 Porter over Pasadena. We'll be right back after this.
The latest Pasadena ISD news, including photos of tonight's event, like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Pasadena ISD.
Here comes a 1st down and 10 for Porter at the Pasadena 28-yard line. Porter just burned their 2nd timeout. They got 1 left. Man in motion. A new quarterback checks in. It's Logan Goff, the sophomore, and a pass down towards the middle. Touchdown! Goff, 1 pass and complete to Michael Flores. What a throw by Goff.
28-yard pitch and catch. And the Spartans on the board again.
That was so quick of a pass, I almost didn't catch it in time. Logan Goff, the sophomore, showing off his arm. Giving it to Michael Flores, one of the team captains, and here is Battenfield. He's been perfect on extra points, and he continues to be. 42-7. Porter Spartans over the Pasadena Eagles. And once again, a quick thank you to our gold sponsor, Daspit Law Firm, our silver sponsors, Chevron, the Pasadena Refinery, Houston Methodist, Gulf Coast Educators Federal Credit Union, and the Pasadena ISD Educational Foundation. How about that, Carl? One play as the new quarterback, and you get a bomb touchdown.
That's it. Wait for his chance to play and capitalize on it.
So now Nikolai Flores will kick it off back to Pasadena. 7:46 left to go in the game.
That's Spartan drive. They force a punt. They go 59 yards, 6 plays, take 3:01 off the clock. Flores 20 28 pass from Goff, his first pass. That field kicked good. Now our score 42-7.
Flores, a short kick to the right side. And it's going to be a short return, too. At the 22-yard line goes Palacios. Palacios is going to be marked down at the 21. So Pasadena right now, I mean, you definitely had your chances early on in the game. That first opening drive really killed any sort of momentum really after that until you scored to open up the second half. But Porter has been able to answer the call at every turn.
Eagles start from their own 21-yard line. 7:38 left in our game.
Here's Aguirre, hands the ball off, up the middle, and trying to see who comes out of that pile. And it's going to be Torres again. Torres, a good gain of 7. What I do like so far that Coach Zapien is doing is the vast utilization of the different ball carriers.
Yeah, other than Aguirre, Torres has got 8 carries and everybody else has 3.
And here is Cuevas this time. Look at Cuevas. Oh, he gets a hit at the end. That was a good tackle there by number 28, Caden Hem.
14th first down for the Eagles.
That's what I'm talking about. I like the different weapons at running back. It's not always just Sean Aguirre. You have other guys like Cuevas there on that carry. You have Giancarlo Torres and Alan Garcia.
Cuevas picks up 19.
This is a handoff to Torres again, and Torres, look at the burst of speed that he provides for this Pasadena Eagles running game. Another first quickly.
16 yards. Another first down for Pasadena High.
Brings the ball to the Porter 37. Almost 6 left to go. Pasadena trying to get themselves on the board again. Aguirre hands the ball off late on the right side. I think that's Palacios again.
That was Cuevas.
Cuevas, excuse me.
Picks up 6, second and 4.
So Cuevas to the right side of Aguirre. Now he's going to give it to Torres this time. Torres trying to weasel his way to the right side for some modest yardage. He doesn't pick up the first down, though. Continues to roll the chains.
Picks up 5, 16th first down for the Eagles. Torres now 62 yards on 10 carries. 6.2 yard average.
First and 10 for Pasadena. Aguirre's going to run the ball himself, and he's got really no room to run as he gets spun down just shy of the 20.
They got spies on him now. After that great first quarter, they're just sort of bottling him up now.
I want to take a quick moment to shout out our sponsor, ourselves, LSN. Get connected with the Legacy Sports Network by checking out our social media pages. On Facebook, you can find us at LSN Sports. On X, formerly known as Twitter, we are at Legacy Sports Net. And on Instagram, we are Legacy Sports Network. Legacy Sports Network, we're building a legacy one game at a time.
That's Torres.
Giancarlo Torres, the ball carrier, brings it down to the 15-yard line, and that is good.
Picks up
Eagle
8 more yards.
First down. Sponsored by
And with Torres with that carry, once again, we're Legacy Sports Network, your broadcast home for Houston High School athletics since 2008, building a legacy one game at a time. Aguirre loses the ball again, the 7th time that Pasadena has fumbled the ball, and we'll see who it lands with. And Porter's celebrating, saying they have it, and they do. The 7th time that Pasadena's fumbled it, and that's the one time that it wasn't recovered by them. One thing you got to look at if you're Coach Zapien over tape is definitely the ball security.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't be having that many fumbles in one game and expect to come out on top.
Yeah, they've had trouble in shotgun. They've also had troubles with short snaps also.
So that makes it 1st and 10 for Porter at their own 15. Singletary, a high snap, is able to recover in time and hands the ball off. I believe that's Bustos again, and it is. So the sophomore getting some late carries here. Good pickup of 8 yards. Second and a couple for Porter as they try to close things out. And Logan Goff is still in there. Goff hands the ball off to Bustos. Bustos bulldozes his way through a couple of Eagle defenders, and he picks up the first down with relative ease at the 30.
Picks up 7 more.
Ball's down to 30 as we're 56 seconds away from the 2-minute timeout. Porter very content with eating all the rest of the clock. Here's Goff. Again hands it off to Bustos. Trying to eat as much clock as possible, and 3 Eagles are swarming him.
Bustos back to the line of scrimmage.
And it looks like that will be the final play before we hit the 2-minute timeout.
Spartans not in any rush.
Nope. Nor should they be. Spartans get to the line. We'll see if they draw a play. They don't have to. And they don't. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, so we'll take one final timeout up here in the booth. You're watching the Legacy Sports Network.
The Pasadena ISD Education Foundation is committed to enhancing the quality of our educational services and fueling innovative programs that spark the love of learning. Through key fundraising efforts like the McDonald's Texas Invitational, Hearst Bingo, and the Golf Classic, we've been able to redistribute over $4 million back to our classrooms over the last 22 years. We've been blessed to work with hundreds of businesses and community leaders that have supported our mission and have a true passion for uplifting education. Only through collaboration can we ensure a bright future for our students. Visit PasadenaISDFoundation.org to find out how you can make a positive impact in our community by becoming a donor.
Welcome back after the 2-minute timeout. This is going to be 2nd and 10 for Porter. From their own 31-yard line, Goff hands the ball off to a new ball carrier this time. That's number 22, CANEY Cabanayan, the junior. So Cabanayan getting some late carries as well. Quick disclaimer, high school football on LSNsports.com is a production of the Legacy Sports Network. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of the Legacy Sports Network is strictly prohibited.
Pasadena wants to take a timeout.
So Pasadena calls and burns their first timeout. We'll keep it here with 1:23 left to go. So Carl, overall, like, what did you like and what didn't you like from Pasadena tonight?
Well, I really liked that first drive. They went down there they did everything right but score on that first possession.
Yeah.
They went all the way down to the 4-yard line and came up dry. But Pasadena still is doing a good job running the ball, but they still got to mix in the pass. Pasadena tonight has not completed a pass. They've only attempted one.
Yeah.
And it got called back because of ineligible receiver. I think they've got to develop their passing game. The defense did for the most part, tackle well tonight.
Yeah.
But Porter did a great job tonight.
3rd down and 13 for Porter. Clock at 1:23 left to go in the game. Here's Goff, a high snap, hands the ball off again up the middle. And it was Cabanayan again. Clock stopped at 1:16 on 4th down as Pasadena burns a second timeout. And also, for on Porter's side, since we'll keep it here, they've done a lot of things right. And I feel like the only flaw that they really have had tonight was just the few penalties that they've had to really shoot themselves in the foot. But other than that, they've been able to answer the call every time Pasadena seems like they've got a good drive going.
Well, Porter's a lot better than I thought they were. They're one of the they'll be fighting for 3rd, 4th, or 5th in that district.
And you have multiple contributions both on the ground and in the passing game. Stone Singletary, Zamarian King, Binford, Michael Flores, all getting touchdowns at the way as we're getting ready for a 4th down.
11-5A D1's top heavy with Angleton and LaPorte. They're both state ranked. Crosby, K. Park, and Porter are going to fight for the 3rd and 4th spots in that district.
So here comes a punt by Porter. Very few punts seen tonight from them, and I think Goff is going to stay out there to punt it.
Goff is 2nd punt of the game.
Goff able to get it away. It's a line drive punt. And it's going to continue to roll on the sidelines. I'm surprised that didn't go out of bounds yet.
Yeah.
Wow. That stayed onto the field of play and not rolled out of the sidelines. That was impressive.
That's one of those 35-yard punts and 10-yard rolls right there.
Rolled perfectly.
45-yard punt.
And Carl, as we're now 1:03 left to go in the game, we've got to shout we got to give a player of the game out tonight. And who do we have tonight?
Let's do Landon Beneford, the running back. Great night. 168 yards total offense. Leads the rushers, 10 carries, 137 yards, 2 touchdowns. Also catches 4 passes for 31 yards. Landon Beneford, our player of the game.
Yeah, Landon Benford, like we mentioned, again, I'll mention once more. Coming into this game, he was 2nd in 11-5A in this district in all-purpose yards, and he's also a good rusher and catcher, as we have seen tonight, as he's shown that on full display. So here's one final drive by Pasadena with 1:03 left to go. 1st and 10 at their own 25. Aguirre is able to run to the right side, and he's going to be tripped up by number 4 on Porter, Gerald Huddleston, one of the team captains.
They're going to get 2 yards. Aguirre now 106 on 24 carries. Aguirre's just had a fantastic night. He's going to be sore for a couple of days.
Yeah, he definitely has been a workhorse tonight, running the ball. And this most likely is going to be the final play of the game with 30 seconds left. Aguirre will hand the ball off up the middle and getting tackled across the 30. Trying to see it one more time. I think that was Torres again. And it was Giancarlo Torres. And maybe one more play before the game ends.
Torres gets 4 yards.
Seems like Pasadena's going to drop one more play. 2 seconds. They got to hurry. And they don't even get the play off. That's double zeros, and the game is over. Porter Spartans are going to take this one 42-7 as they improve to 4-2 overall and to 2-1 in district play. And Pasadena falls to 1-5 overall, and they're still winless, still looking for that first district win. They fall to 0-3 in district play. And Carl, like we mentioned, good things from Porter all night, aside from those penalties. And Pasadena looked good in the first drive, but ultimately, I think their biggest issue was definitely their ball security tonight with those 7 fumbles.
They just got to get some passing game, got to get those defenses off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and like we mentioned, it doesn't get any easier from here on out for Pasadena. Their next game is at Friendswood, and then they host Kingwood Park and then round out the season, but with 2 games on the road at Kempner and LaPorte.
Yeah, we'll hear a lot about Porter. They go to LaPorte next week, host Friendswood, go to Crosby, and close at K Park in District 11 5A D1 play.
And with that being said, that's going to do it here live from Veterans Memorial Stadium in Pasadena, Texas. For Legacy Sports Network, from Carl Thies, I'm Kevin Zeliskovics. Once again, your final score, the Porter Spartans beat the Pasadena Eagles 42-7, and we'll see you next time here on the Legacy Sports Network. Have a great night.